Welcome to episode number 115 of the Eavesdrop podcast. We got my man Inder, also known as Illey. How do you say your last name? Dhaliwal. Love that shit. I'm gonna tell you something. Indian food.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you something. I expect, and I know your mom and dad are probably watching this.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I'm sorry. Okay. I will say the F word a couple of times in this thing, so my apologies. I hope that you will still invite me one day to have some homemade Indian food.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
If there's ever an event in Toronto,
Yeah.
the whole squad gotta pull up. My mom will cook the best Indian food you ever ate.
Good. That's what I'm talking about. And vice versa, man. If you ever want the best Mexican food, you let me know. I'll put my mom and be like, Mom, please.
I love that.
One of my star players wants to have some real authentic Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
Especially here in Dallas, man. There's no real good Mexican. Is there any good Indian food?
Oh, in where I live?
Where do you live?
I live in I live in Canada, Ontario. Like,
No, man. Here in Dallas.
Oh, here in Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you tried? Have you even tried?
I've only tried Indian food once, and it was all right because like it wasn't like owned by like an Indian owner. So like, you know how it is. You know how it goes.
Listen, we're not racist, okay? But if I see my man Matt back there, actually Matt could pass off as like a middle of Mexico Mexican.
I can see.
Yeah.
That. I can see that kind of.
What you mean? You think so, Matt? He's like, Matt's like, ew, you think so? I'm kidding.
I can see that for sure.
But so you went to this spot. What was it? The Bariwani?
No, it was back in Uptown. I tried it and it was all right. It wasn't. It was pretty good, like for like Dallas, but like it wasn't anything like crazy. It wasn't like homemade.
Do you remember the name of the restaurant?
No, I do not remember the name of the restaurant.
How about this? For scientific purposes, you and I are gonna go try the top 5 restaurants in Frisco. Top 5, and you gotta tell me, you gotta order for us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on camera for the vlog.
Yeah.
And we're gonna eat some. You down or not?
Oh yeah, I'm always down, 100%.
Okay.
Count me in.
All right. You hear that, Matt? We're gonna go. Have you ever had Indian food? Not even once?
Wait, never?
At a wedding? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, now we definitely gotta get mad to try some.
Wait,
good
best
Indian
Thai. I said Indian, not Thai.
Oh, we got to get mad at some good stuff.
Yeah. I got a lot of Indian friends back home, and I went to a wedding, an Indian wedding, and boy, I gotta tell you, your man's was eating.
Oh yeah.
I even had the whole fit. What do you call that fit? The dude's fit.
The corta.
Yeah.
You had the whole corta pajama going.
Yeah, I had my shoes and everything.
Oh yeah, the pointy shoes that go upwards.
The Aladdin ones.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude.
Oh, that was for sure a fire outfit.
Yeah, dude. You know I love spicy food, and I know that Indians cook spicy food, and I don't know. Oh, maybe the like the Middle Eastern also have some very, very spicy food. All right, Inder, let's get right into it, my man. Let's start with a question that I ask all of my guests, and I haven't asked this question in a long time. Who are you today?
Who am I today? That's a good question.
Thank you.
I would say at this moment, I just love gaming. I just love Call of Duty. Like, that's me. If you know me, you know that I love Call of Duty, and like I wake up every day like no troll, just like actually just thinking about Call of Duty and just like enjoying it, and just enjoying like the process of just getting better every single day.
Yeah.
And just like with my team and just wanting to win. Like, that's me. That's like who I am at the moment.
So everything holistic about you, who you are as a person, is one of the best Call of Duty players to have ever touched the sticks.
Yeah, well,
You think so, but you still have to
exactly,
prove it.
Exactly.
That's
only my second year.
Yeah. Only your second year, but you've been playing COD for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I've been playing COD since I was like 7 years old.
So how long ago was that? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 20 in October.
20? Matt, how old are you? 25. He's old. You know what I mean? This is what I love about this industry, right? When we first started out, I was the oldest, right? I was 29, I think. Well, 26. Scump is 26 now. So Scump is the age that I was. So now he's the old dude around to you guys. So you got to do me a favor, man. Any chance you get, just bring up his age.
No. Honestly, like, even no matter what his age is, his gunny is still 18. You could tell. Like, his gunny is like 18.
Is it? You respect it?
Oh, yeah. Now, like, whenever I play sets, like, I'm like, yeah, that That guy got some
He's
gunny
that
on
guy.
him.
And are you just saying that because he's your teammate?
Oh no, I'm not even kidding. That
Yeah.
guy's nasty.
I tell him the same thing. I'm like, dude, I'm not just telling you this because you're my bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you did something different here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, all right. So you're a Call of Duty player today. Every waking moment that you do is to master your craft.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't always like this.
Yeah, it wasn't always like
well,
this.
I mean, 8 years old.
No, it wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
Because so I started off like 7, 8 years old. I used to go to like my cousin's house because I didn't really have a console,
Mhm.
and then I used to like ask my parents to like sleep over every day just because they had COD 4, and like I just like fell in love with COD 4. But then afterwards, I started playing a bit of Gears, and I just started playing a bit of console games. But then after I got into like sports,
Yeah.
and then like from grade 8 and like grade 9, I was like really into sports. I was like playing soccer. I got athlete of the year. And then after that, well, even before that, I got into chess.
Yeah.
Right, I randomly just like one of my teachers like in school like was teaching.
Now, when you say athlete of the year,
Yeah,
what you mean? Like what sport?
like from just like my whole school.
Like, but was it like did other people get athlete of the year or just you?
It was it was me and my other friend.
All right, cool.
Yeah, out of the whole school.
What were you guys playing?
I played like every single sport except for basketball.
Oh, dude, I was just
I was
gonna
trash
say you
at
play
basketball.
ball. I'm trying to find people in the industry that like in the esports industry
Yeah.
around this area that play ball, so we can go play some intramurals or some shit.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, intramurals?
Yeah.
But what's your favorite sport then?
My favorite sport, I would say
Don't say chess.
no, soccer or hockey.
Soccer or hockey?
Yeah.
Hockey,
Oh yeah.
bro. I fuck with hockey heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hawks or go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear. I'm gonna try to not swear.
Yeah.
So I know your parents are gonna be watching.
No, it's.
Do they watch
alright.
everything that you're in?
They tried it. Like my cousins are always like.
Well, shout out your
watching.
cousins. Who
Oh,
they?
yeah. Shout out my cousins. They're the one who got me into playing Call of Duty, and Harmon, Harvier, and Ravi.
Yo,
cousins.
Harmon, you're the
And
fucking
Navi.
man. And Navi?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you. All right, so okay, so tell me about your childhood then. You grew up in Toronto, right?
Grew up in Toronto. In like grade like 6.
No, tell me. How about this? Do you have any brothers, sisters? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Tell me your childhood story. What does young 5-year-old Inder
Yeah.
look at when he looks around?
Okay, so a young 5-year-old Inder, he sees. I live in. Well, my parents came from India,
Mm-hmm.
and then after they moved to Canada, they're hard workers, and after they like built their way up, and then it's just me, my sister, my mom, my dad, and my grandma and my grandpa that lived together.
Oh, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. I like that about brown families. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like we take care of our
parents when they get older.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So they immigrated from India to Toronto.
Yeah.
Did you ask them why they didn't pick the United States?
No, I never got to asking them.
Cause it's cold as fuck, yo, in Canada,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is cold. Oh yeah, it's like right now in Dallas, like if people are saying it's cold. It's not even. I'm used to this. In Canada, it's crazy.
So keep telling me about 5-year-old Inder.
5-year-old in there, and then afterwards, yeah, and
What do you do? As you're 5 years old, you
Yeah.
wake up. What's like? What do you do? What do you have for breakfast? What does your mom make? What does your dad do?
well, I'm just waking up, just going to school, and just like it's just a regular 5-year-old. I'm just like going outside playing with my friends, and then after, like I said, like I started going to my cousin's house, and he got a console.
Yeah. Which
And-
console?
He had Xbox, the original Xbox.
360.
Yeah, Xbox 360, and then they used to play like Halo 3, like split screen, like off, like when there were 4 people on like
Mhm,
one
mhm.
screen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
4 people
yeah.
sitting on one little TV. Yeah, and then I started off like just my cousins were all gamers. I got into it, and yeah, that's just like how I got into Call of Duty.
Yeah. Are your cousins still playing? Are they good?
They're still playing. Like they play for like more like fun, but like they keep up with like every single thing I do.
Yeah. That's
like,
awesome.
yeah.
What about your parents when you told your parents, it's like, hey, listen, mom, dad, I'm not gonna go to college, and I know this just from Asian culture, period.
Yeah.
Right. Like everybody that comes here as an immigrant, like parents are usually super strict about education, super strict about making sure that you're taking all of the sacrifices that they've made, that you're taking full advantage of the position that they put you in.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
they could have left you back home with
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? My parents, your parents, they could have been like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Let's just stay here.
Yeah.
It's like Indian's dope. You know what I mean? But they were like, you know what? To have a better shot of giving our kids a better
Better life.
opportunity,
Yep.
we're gonna go to North America.
Yep.
Continue on. So how was it? You tell them, it's like, yo, I'm not going to
So,
college. I'm playing
honestly,
fucking Call of Duty.
At first, I didn't really tell them. Like I was just like gaming and like they would come like I had a bedtime, like how it was, like my parents were like kind of strict at first.
Yeah.
And then so like I would have to like go pretend to go to sleep, sneak downstairs, and like I would be like, this is when I like played tournaments, and I would be like in finals of a tournament. Every time I got into finals of a tournament or semis, I always ended up losing because like I would have to like whisper into the mic and I couldn't really focus. So like I would whisper and then like I would just like be ready to like hear like my dad's footsteps. Like I was mid round, like trying to like hear if my dad was coming and like just trying to play the game. And that's how it was at first. But then afterwards, I just kept playing, getting better and better. And then after, whenever like I started winning tournaments, I told my parents about it. And
how did you tell them? How'd that conversation go?
The conversation honestly went like, I was obviously like
set it up for me. There, Pops is in his usual chair, watching TV and reading the newspaper. Mom's out there sewing or something. Like, set it up for me. I want to imagine it.
Yeah. So like the thing is like I knew like when my parents, I couldn't just like straight up just go and like tell them like, yeah, like I'm doing this as a career. Like I need to like come with backed up proof and like obviously like like I can make a living off of it.
Yeah.
So at the time I was like streaming and I was on E United. I didn't even tell them, like I was on E United, like the cadets team.
Yeah.
And after like I was getting like salary, I was showing them I'm like this is how events work. And like I like my mom was sitting in and I just like I didn't really tell her I was like choosing this career path. I was like showing her more of like what it has to offer at first instead of like actually telling her. And then after like I like let them sit on that for like a week, and then after that like I told them like like I want to compete. And
how long ago was this? Like 2 to 3 years ago?
Yeah, this was like 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then honestly they were just like really supportive, like because like they knew like I did that like every day and I like really want to do it as my passion. Like I would call in sick for school just to like play,
Yeah.
And like they knew like that's all I wanted to do, so like they were just supportive of me, and then my dad's really supportive of me, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And that's just how it went down. So like I thought it was honestly they were gonna be tougher.
Yeah.
But like.
So did you come to them and be like this is my PayPal, Mom? You see these thousands of dollars, these racks. This is what this thing has to offer, and I'm only doing this part time.
Yeah, exactly.
If you give me the opportunity to sit here, without hiding from you. And listen, Mom, it's gonna be late nights. These Call of Duty kids are degenerates.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They don't sleep sometimes.
Oh yeah, they don't sleep.
Yeah. And what did she say?
And then honestly, like she was just supportive. She was like, okay, like if you really, really want to do this and put your 100 into it, like if you're really gonna do this, I want you to put your 100 into it, and like don't just like half-ass it. Like you gotta like go with it. And that's what my dad told me as well. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. Because what happened was I used to play professional, like not professional, but like a competitive chess.
Mm-hmm.
I played it for like a year, and like but those kids been playing it forever, and like I wanted to like be like a professional chess player.
Yeah.
And in 1 year, I ended up getting first in Ontario. Yeah, in like competitive chess, and then I went to go play for Canada and came I think 5th. And if I came 3rd, I would have played for a world, and I've only played for 1 year.
Yeah.
And then so like I stopped playing that, and then so my parents like were like, okay, do you actually want to like go 100% into Call of Duty or not? And like I told him, yeah, like I'm committing.
Now, do some of the strategies or some of your mentality, and obviously nobody knows the way exactly how the brain works or how it applies its thoughts and pretty much like the combinations of it. But do you apply your chess mentality to Call of Duty? Because everybody calls you a brainiac already, right? When you're playing chess, or when you're playing Call of Duty, they say that you're playing 3D chess.
Yeah, I would say so. Just because like I look at Call of Duty like different from like others. I would say like I look into like really deep and like really analyze it and like use some of like the things I do in chess to just like stay on my toes and like stay ahead and like adapt and just stuff like that.
That's
so
cool.
Definitely like yeah.
That's cool. And do you still play like every so often, like on chess.com or anything?
Yeah, I just play. The only time I usually play is like with Ray.
With Ray?
Yeah, Ray's into it.
You don't play the Botez sisters? They're part of the org.
No, I haven't played them yet.
No? Well, how good do you think would they beat your ass? Or do you think you could keep up?
Oh yeah, no, they would definitely beat my ass.
How long do you think it'll take for you to be able to even compete against them?
It would definitely,
because they're both like
they're both really good.
Yeah, and what I didn't know is that they could literally just look at the board and off of memory, just know like
where you go.
Yeah, G5 and shit.
Oh yeah, I used to be able to do that, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Any other hobbies that you had growing up?
Just that and sports and Call of Duty.
What cartoons did you watch growing up? Did you watch any shows growing up? Like, what is your favorite one? I'll tell you mine. You probably have never heard of them. Woody Woodpecker.
What do you? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
So you definitely don't know who Chili Willy is.
No, I don't.
Chili Willy is a penguin who they had in some skits of Woody Woodpecker. What about Thundercats?
Yeah.
You heard of Thundercats?
I've heard of Thundercats, but I've never seen it.
Masters of the Universe. He-Man?
No.
He-Man?
No.
Skeletor?
I've heard of Skeletor, but I've never seen it. I wasn't like, I never really watched like cartoons growing up like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, these are from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, you know, how you were negative what in 1980?
Yeah, I was like, I was negative like 10.
So, wait, no, you were born in 1990.
2001.
2001?
Yeah.
Holy 2001. I was 21 when you were born. 21.
21?
21. I was not living on my own yet.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no bullshit. For me, it was like, I'm going to live at my parents' house for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Because my laundry's done. My mom's cooking is the best cook in the fucking world.
Yeah, best. Nothing like it.
Bro, Jude came here and she's like, let's go. And I was like, yes, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mom, as soon as we left, my mom gave Judith a receipt and said no returns. You know, say like, you take this out the store, you ain't bringing them back.
Yeah.
And sure enough, she's kept me all these years. All right, so no Ronin Warriors. No. Man. All right. Well, this is the thing though, right? Like I think that the cartoons that people are watching in Europe. So you're not a millennial, are you? Are you like a millennial still, or are you a Gen Z?
Honestly, what does a millennial mean?
So Matt is looking that up while my computer is like having a shit
I need like the
fit.
definition.
Millennial. Okay, so a millennial is also known as Generation Y or Gen Y, are the demographic cohort Generation X preceding Generation Z. You're a Generation C, right? So you're Generation C.
I'm a Gen Z.
You're Gen Zer, dude. Are you happy about that?
Yeah, I guess. I guess I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. I think you guys. I think my gen is the gen, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we grew up. It wasn't until the beginning of junior year for me that the internet came out.
Yeah.
Before that, there was no internet.
So, okay.
So
you got to experience both.
How old are your parents?
My parents.
How's your dad?
Like 50.
Your dad's 50.
Yeah.
All right, don't tell me your mom's age. All right, so your dad's 50. So your dad's like a little bit older than me. All right, cool. But yeah, like we grew up without internet, and then like imagine, fucking junior year, you're walking into junior year, coolest kid, high five, what's up, what up, everybody saying hi to you because you're popular, obviously, and then all of a sudden somebody's like, yo, check this out, and
they pull up the internet.
What the fuck? And he's like, yo, you can search anything you want right now. And I was just like, whoa, search graffiti, and then boom, graffiti came out. Bro, it was crazy for me. Finding out that I can buy anything that I'm like, I wonder what this thing was. I'm like, wait, I can look it up.
Look it up.
Yeah. So
you got to experience both worlds.
Both
like that,
worlds.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying.
I knew a world in which the iPhone didn't exist.
And like, which world would you say like you like better?
Yeah, well, this one, the technology one, of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Better toys, better everything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of course. But growing up and seeing the birth of video games be, going from Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, all the way to Call of Duty Vanguard, bro. Yeah. Like that to me is the most revolutionary shit out there.
Yeah.
Being a little bit of a nerd internally in high school, like that was like all my shit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song ever?
My favorite song ever?
Yeah.
Probably Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Yeah, that was like so random. Like
yeah, no, it's actually kind of good.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's like a hype up song,
Yeah. Did you watch 8 Mile? Obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How many times?
I've watched it like probably like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know like can you go bar for bar with him when he's going?
I can't go bar for bar, but like I remember like if once he starts like singing, I could go along with it.
All right. So. Your parents are cool with it. You're like, did you show them like your earnings and?
Yeah. I showed them. And the thing is, like, I was like, what I was doing is like, I was like, putting like the PayPal cash I would make because I was like making like quite a bit like off just like S&D tournaments.
Like, you give us a figure.
And United, like, I would say like I made like.
No, because it's cool. It's cool now. Obviously, this was 3 years ago. You're making way more now. You don't have to tell us that now.
Yeah,
but
I made like in the S&D scene, like streaming and everything. I would say like I made like 90K, like almost 100K.
Yeah. In your first year.
Like not competing.
Total.
Yeah, just like off S&D when I was underage.
I mean, but if you think of S&D whilst underage, all right. So think about it. If you think about it, as a 17-year-old, if you bring that to your parents and you're like, "Mom, look, there's 30 grand right here,"
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Pardon me. You guys don't swear. They were like, "Inder, what?"
Yeah. There was a mind blowing
Insane,
that. Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what? Were you like, you can have it, or were like,
Yeah. Literally, just like like if you know me, like I'm not really like into like money like that. So like obviously like yeah, it's like nice, but like
Yeah.
I just love gaming. You know, I just love
you do it for the love of it?
Yeah. Exactly.
See, that's the message that people need to walk away with, right? You're doing something that you love.
Yeah.
Your bills are paid.
Yeah.
Everything else is bonus.
Oh yeah. 100%. Just like cherry on top. You
Yeah,
know?
cherry on top. What is your favorite Call of Duty of all time? It's okay to say Call of Duty 4. It was just the right answer.
Call of Duty 4 was really good, but I would have to say Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 is my shit, yo.
You liked it?
Yeah, I used the Razorback because I wanted to put a handicap on me. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, think about it like this from my perspective, Inder. Here I am. You know what I mean? How long ago was that? 3 years? 4 years?
That was
4 years ago?
Yeah, 4.
Here I am, the 36-year-old phenom. You know, I'm semi-successful. And I say semi because I'm being humble. Okay? Semi-successful.
Yeah.
I'm not going to also be good at Call of Duty and take some kid's opportunity. Imagine if I took your spot in there.
You'd just be doing it all, like.
Yeah. So I got to leave some for other people.
What was your favorite COD 4?
Call of Duty 4.
Oh,
Yeah. Call of Duty 2 made me fall in love with Call of Duty. So
Yeah.
it always holds a special place. And the game's right there. The exact same game is right there. But Call of Duty 4 is the one that changed my life. Call of Duty 2, you could argue that Call of Duty 2 is the one that changed my life because it put me on the path.
Yeah.
But Call of Duty 4 made me understand the opportunity in gaming, made me see the future in gaming, and subsequently see the future in other industries too. That's possible. If you weren't doing what you're doing today as a 20-year-old, what would you be doing?
I don't know. I'd be lost. Like I don't know, to be honest. Just because like I mean, ever since like I was a kid, I like literally wanted to like compete and play Call of Duty professionally. Just like whenever I seen it, like first time just seeing it like on like a stream, just like competitive COD. Like,
do you remember your first stream?
I don't remember my first stream, but I do remember like watching it like back in like MW2, like competitive, and like I don't know, I just like fell in love with it.
Yeah. You remember seeing any OpTic gameplay back then?
I remember watching OpTic gameplay in Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1? Who do you remember? Probably JCap's 101 thing.
Yeah. I watched JCap's, and then I don't know. I just like fell in love, like just like with just like how it was played, and like I don't know. I just fell in love with the aspect of it. Like,
listen, the majority of the people that are watching this are Call of Duty players, so there's no need for you to explain why you love the game. Like we love the game because of it's Call of Duty.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, there's no other thing like Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of games that are replicant. There are a bunch of games that are better right now, but you know, Call of Duty's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Inder, we're gonna take a quick break, say hello to the sponsors, and we'll be right back, okay? The first sponsor this week is Upstart. Thank you so much, Upstart, for coming back to the podcast. We certainly appreciate the support. And to explain a little bit better what Upstart is, let me get started. What would you do if you didn't have high interest loans or credit card debt? Your life will be a little bit less stressful, I believe. With Upstart, you can pay off your existing debt quickly and easily and start living your life. If you're carrying a credit balance month after month, it can feel like you're in a never-ending cycle of debt with no end in sight. Upstart can help you make that final payment so you can get ahead. That's the beauty of it. If you dread looking at your credit card and you're just like at the end of the month, you see the bills coming in, here's this envelope from this person, here's this envelope from this company, I got to pay all of these bills. If it makes it easier, think about an opportunity where you can just consolidate all of your debt, take, you know, whatever debt you had on your balance, get a loan from Upstart, pay that all off, and pay one payment a month to pay off everything else, right? Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, and it's all done online, whether it's paying off your credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, funding personal expenses. Over 1 million people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date, right? Rather than looking at your credit score alone, Upstart considers other factors like your income, current employment, your credit history, and to find a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate online without impacting your credit scores in just a minute. For loans between $1,000 and $50,000 in the $50,000, you can even receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/eavesdrop. That's EAVESDROP. That's upstart.com/eavesdrop. And I'll put a link in the description, obviously, for it to make it easier for you. But look, Christmas is just around the corner. You know, Thanksgiving is today. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You get an opportunity right now today to be able to clear up some debt so you can make a couple of decent, very thoughtful purchases for Christmas. So that's a good opportunity. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided by you at your loan application. Like I said, it's all online. The link is in the description. That's upstart.com/eavesdrop. That's EAVESDROP. So again, between $1,000 to $50,000. Check them out. See if it applies to you. See if it's something that you would benefit from. Take a look at it. Make sure they use the link in the description down below so they can know that you were sent by yours truly. We have HelloFresh back at it again, and I think that this order of HelloFresh is mine, Maddie. Right, Maddie and I split the HelloFresh. He takes it, I take it. And look, the holidays can be hectic. Everybody knows that, right? HelloFresh helps keep things simple with recipes and ingredients that cut grocery shopping and limited meal prep time so you can spend more time during the festive season with the people you want to spend time with than spending it all in the kitchen. HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items to choose from every single week, including vegetarian, calorie smart, and gourmet options, providing plenty of variety. As fall transitions into winter, there's nothing better than cozying up with a comforting home-cooked meal. Recipes like chicken ramen, shoyu-style broth, and turkey ragu. I mean, think about it. It makes a no-brainer to skip paying for takeout. HelloFresh isn't just for meals. Their marketplace features a variety of add-ons for breakfast, desserts, and seasonal snack, like Pillsbury pumpkin cookie dough, if you're into that sort of stuff. HelloFresh is a can't-beat value. Even at full price, it is still 30% cheaper than grocery stores. And with this holiday deal, it's time to try for even less. Right now, if you go to HelloFresh.com/HECZ14, which is spelled H3CZ14, and use code H3CZ14 for up to 14 meals, free meals, and 3 free gifts. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Go to HelloFresh.com/H3CZ14 and use code H3CZ14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. The link is going to be listed in the description down below. Make sure you click it. Make sure you use code H3CZ14 at checkout for those 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. And we're back again. Huge shout out to Upstart and HelloFresh for sponsoring the podcast. Let me ask you something. Obviously, you've competed in live events before. Did you ever play at MLG events?
No, I have not.
No MLG Opens or any of that?
No.
Too young?
Yeah, I was too young.
Damn. You missed a very, very good. You didn't even go just to hang out or anything?
The thing was, I lived in Canada, so like it was kind of hard for me because like there was like no events.
Yeah, but you could still travel.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to explain that to like my parents. You know, like
Yeah.
My parents.
Like, Mom, I know, I'm 18, but I'm gonna get on a plane. I'm gonna go meet people for the first time. We're gonna stay in a hotel with other people who are just meeting each other for the first time, and we promise to behave. We're just gonna be watching Call of Duty. There's no Hilton bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How are you? Are you a big partier or
No,
no?
not at all. I'm just a gamer. To be honest, I'm an actual gamer.
Literally, just like this. That's what describes you, a gamer.
Yeah.
No time for dates. No time for drinks. No, I mean obviously you're 21, so you can't even drink. So
Yeah.
I guess you haven't had a
In Canada,
chance.
I could.
In Canada, you could.
Yeah.
But
like I just don't.
Yeah, it's not your thing. Okay, so have your parents ever seen you play live?
No, they have not, but they wanted to, just because like they would definitely come through, like you know how COVID is.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID hit, and then they can just.
So this upcoming year, can we expect to see them at an event?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. They've always wanted to come through. They wanted to come through last year, but like the restrictions with like over the country traveling with COVID was hard.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm happy to have you on the squad. I'm excited for this new journey of ours. How's it been so far? Like joining OpTic and the fan reception. Like, tell us a little bit about that.
It's been crazy. Honestly, it's just been like, it's just been a pleasure and a blessing. Honestly, like I've always like watched OpTic like since I grew up, and like I was like, and now I get to like play on it and like go hard, and like I just want to like bring championships to the squad. You know, like that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm just here. Like, I just want to go like really, really hard, go 110% this year,
Yeah.
and just be the best teammate, be the best player I could be, and just like bring home championships for OpTic.
Yeah.
That'd be like.
How do you think it's
That's
gonna
my goal.
feel when you step onto the stage? And I mean, I don't know if you guys can't do the pointing. You guys are gonna have to come up with something else.
Yeah,
That
we're
was-
definitely gonna have to come up with something else.
Yeah, but you do
Yeah.
that, and then the crowd's like,
Yeah, dude, the supporters are insane.
yeah,
Yeah, the support that OpTic gets is insane.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
It's
yeah.
night and day, right?
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, listen. As much as I like hearing about it, the Green Wall loves hearing about it too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they talk shit about how it's like, oh, Hector always wants to hear about himself. Yeah, but when we talk about y'all, you guys win award, the fan vote awards. We win that shit. Green Wall never loses.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's their championship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They take pride in that.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. So obviously going into the season, the merger happens. We sort of married you and Ant with Dashy and Scump, right? Krim, what was your
Reese. Vivid.
Vivid, yeah, Vivid. Obviously went somewhere else. What do you think so far about the chemistry of the team?
Honestly, the chem of the team is honestly just insane. Just because like I was telling you just the other day as well. Like I knew Brandon like when he had like 200 followers.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
I'll tell you more about it. So like Brandon was just like an S&D kid. Like he was just on the come up in like IW. And like this is when like I was winning and like I kind of had a name for myself and I was streaming. And after like Brandon hit like so like one of my teammates like ended up getting sick for like S&D. So then afterwards like I had to like pick up someone and like Brandon like was just hitting me up. So I'm like
Did
whatever.
you tweet it out or he hit you up?
I tweeted out that I needed people, but like he just like I egoed him a few times, you know.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like-
You gotta check them. You know what I mean?
Because and then after like he hit me up and I'm like, let's play with them, you know. And like he came out like beaming, like he came out different at tournament. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this guy's nasty. And then ever since then, like we just been playing like, and then he turned 18 before me.
What game was that? Did you guys-
IW.
IW?
Yeah, we used to like play
Yeah.
like late at night. We used to grind tournaments like for like 9 to like 11 hours a day, just having honestly a blast. And like that's when I met Brandon.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, because there's a lot of people that are like you, right? In those days. Not obviously now there's no people. There's a few that are like you nowadays. But
Yeah.
back in those days when you and Brandon are grinding S&D tournaments like super late night, and there's a challenger scene, right? Like that's an actual thing. There's an S&D. I mean, maybe not as popular as it was before because of the game and what available platforms there are.
Yeah.
But like when you guys played pro players and you guys gave them that beating,
Yeah.
right? They immediately had to blame it on something.
Oh yeah, no, bro. Everybody thought we were keyboarders. I was getting accused of keyboarding like every other day. Like every day I was getting accused of keyboarding. Like there's like hilarious clips of me like Killer reacting to me in Black Ops 3, like my movement, like everybody just thought.
I haven't
like,
seen that. What was Killa saying?
Oh, it's hilarious. You need to see it. It's just like I go across the map in like literally like 3 seconds. It's
Yeah.
literally like it has so many views and like Killer just mind blown. He's like, he was actually just like mind blown. He's never seen anything like it. He definitely thought I was like cheating.
He's like he's keyboarding for sure.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah. All right. So so you pick up and give Bruce a chance, right? So you discovered Bruce in theory.
Yeah.
You put him on.
No, I didn't put him on just because like, dude, he's always been gross, but like
yeah.
I like kind of like
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't matter. Here in Call of Duty, as you know, is very fucking cliquey,
yeah.
right? It's a friendship league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's okay if it's a friendship league when the players do it, but when Hector does the friendship league, it's a fucking problem. He doesn't want to fucking win, right? So it is a friendship league. So no, if you gave him a shot, you put him on. There's nothing about that that's a falsehood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe he could have never gotten the shot, and maybe he wouldn't be where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Right? You had.
I definitely sped up his process by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Did he ever pay you back? Does he owe you money? What's up? Do you want to go talk to him?
I mean, I'll call it even going hard this year and like.
Yeah.
like, bringing
Okay.
up
But
championships,
all right. People give Bruce a lot. Like they and because of like obviously he did have a couple of months where he was like super late to shit with the old OGLA squad, and then in other times. So
Yeah.
like he has a little bit of a reputation, but I personally, no bullshit, I personally don't fucking see that. Like yeah, he's late a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
We make a big deal out of it because that's what we do as friends, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we make fun of each other. So he's like, here we go again,
Yeah.
like that sort of thing, right? So for me, every single time I see fans like attacking him or fucking news outlets saying, "Oh, Dashy's at it again." And I'm like, motherfuckers, like, you don't know what's actually like happening.
going on behind.
Yeah, if I put on a vlog and I make fun of him for being 2 minutes late, but I make it seem like it's 30 because I just overemphasize everything.
Yeah.
Like, people take that to heart and they're like, Bruce is fucking up again.
Yeah.
How's it been so far?
Honestly, he wants it. Like, he's showing up on time. Like, I mean, it's not even it. He just like wants it, but you could just tell like whenever someone wants it and like wants to like be there and like play with the squad and win. Like, honestly, like, I think that's all like Fugues. I think Brandon's like a really good teammate and just player.
Look, I often say this about my kids, and when I say my kids, I mean my players, is that, look, until everybody's accountable to themselves, and it isn't until they like are truly fucking up that's affecting other people that I make it a point to actually do to turn into the position that I am and be like, this is authority. Like, you better show up and do the things that you're supposed to do. But that's just not the way that I was ever brought up. You know what I mean? I think leadership is all about getting down in the trenches and doing everything that everything that you're sold. Anybody that leads from an ivory tower is not a leader. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be down there throwing the first punch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100% agree.
So people, as much as I do tend to be very much towards a friendship sort of org, people do need to know that I do come down hard. And listen, Matt, do I not rule with the fucking hammer of God or Thor? You know what I mean? He's shaking his head. God damn it. Yeah. All right, so what are you looking forward to? Obviously, Vanguard came out, right, so far. How do you think the game's going? What do you like? What don't you like?
Honestly, there's a lot of like in-game bugs that they need to like address. Like, there's like a bomb glitch for like so long, but like the game's honestly really, really fun. Like, I enjoy the game with so many bugs. So like after like they fix all the bugs, it's just gonna be even like more fun, just like more enjoyable. Honestly, I'm enjoying it right now, especially like playing with the squad.
Yeah, good. It makes it easier for you to put in the hours, right? Because if you're having a good time, that just makes everything
easier.
Yeah.
It's just more enjoyable. It's just like,
it's as simple as this. And the best way that I could put it is, I'd rather be in a waiting room for 8 hours with all of my friends than to be at the amusement park with none of my friends. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there's shit to do at the amusement park, but if you don't share that, So, with that same sort of mentality, like, how do you, because obviously somebody has to be the in-game leader, and I think that people for a very long time have sort of gravitated towards you because of, your demeanor and your approach to the game. Is that a lot of pressure for you?
I wouldn't say so. Just because, like, when we're grinding as a squad, like, I feel like we're all gonna get to like a point where if four of us are like in that scenario, all four of us will make the same play. That's when like a team is elite, and like that's what happens like whenever like you're just like playing together and like all like on the same page, and like it just makes it like easier. And honestly, in-game leading, like how it is now is just like off like information, like off like what information you see, like on the map, like you're gonna have like the most knowledge to like make the play call. But in-game leading, I would say like I'm definitely gonna like I could step up, and I'm not really feeling the pressure.
No.
Okay,
good. Well, that's good. I like to hear that. Obviously, in your position, coming from where you came from, because I don't think that there's any true way now. There's no path to pro as it stands right now in Call of Duty, right? The way that your path to pro was, making a name for yourself in the S&D scene. How did you do that? Like, how do you get to that point?
I would say getting to that point is just like grinding like it's harder now just because like the S&D scene is like not as popping, but like back in the day, like you would just have to stream, play S&D, play against like the top pros players, and
how do you get there? How do you get to play against the top players?
How you get there? It was like a long process. Like in MW2, like I started like playing GBs. Yeah. I started off 0-32. And then like that's when I got my first win. And like you just like keep like playing with the player, like, and building up, and like basically like going up like kind of, I would say, like a ladder, and like playing with better players. And like whenever you keep winning and like and you're beating other players, like they see you're nasty, and then you just like build connections and keep going up and up. And afterwards you start, like, I would say I started streaming, and then people just seeing like I was nasty on stream. I ended up playing with Nick Merckx, and when he was playing Black Ops 3 with the squad, and that's when like a lot of people like seeing like like my true potential and how good I actually was. And that's when I started building a name for myself, and people started tuning in. People started seeing like yeah, this guy's nasty. Like I knew, like it's all about taking like control of like your opportunity and like using it to your best ability. Like I knew like whenever I was like playing with Nick Merckx, like he was getting a lot of viewers and I get a lot of attention. So like I made sure like I was going 110%, and like I ended up frying that tournament. Like that really made a name for myself. So it's just making sure you like use your opportunity to your best.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You only get one shot.
Yep.
One chance. One opportunity.
Well, you don't like you get a lot of opportunities, but like you just gotta
Yeah.
make sure you make the best out of it.
Amen to that. All right, so let's say right now there is a group of 4 kids that are constantly playing tournaments. It's not to say, and to be clear, like Old Men of OpTic plays game battles ladders, right? But we don't enter any tournaments, right? You gotta enter tournaments. You gotta essentially what you're saying is that you have to put yourself in a position to be able to play against Call of Duty professionals.
Yep.
Right? Or big streamers.
Yep.
Right? Because if, let's say this, if you're playing with your squad, you're playing the CMGs or whatever the fuck, I mean, I don't know, in S&D tourneys, and you have a group of kids that are really good and they think they can make it, if they enter the same tournaments that you're entering and they're beating enough people, at one point or another, they're going to get to see you.
Yep. Me too.
Right? And imagine there is Emad, Craig, Roger. You see them the next weekend too, and then you see them the following weekend.
Yeah, you just keep seeing them.
You keep seeing them, and they keep like they become a name and somebody to look out for. He's like, oh, these are the kids that did this last time.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for this. Then that starts to open up the thing, right? Because if one of your players drops off or gets picked up by somebody else, then you could be like, yo, there's this undiscovered talent, Emad Craig out there that fucking almost beat us last time. Like I think that kid's got it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
Right. So if you are out there, Challenger Series, very, very good opportunity for you to make a name for yourself. All of the other, what is it? CMG? What are they? CMGs?
It's
UMGs?
like CMGs, GBs, UMGs. It's like
wherever. Go where the pros are gonna be at.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be.
Yep.
Right.
And make sure you stream while doing it. That's the most important thing.
Why do you say that?
Because that's how like you really get to show your talent, like show how good you actually are. Just because like if you're like frying off stream, like it's not the same frying on stream. Just because like it's like live and like people are actually seeing it. Streaming is really important.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's important. One, if you said and if you look at recording and streaming from a competitive standpoint and not from a content creation standpoint, right? It will develop into that. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, content, right? But if you're recording and you're sort of creating a resume of highlight reels of situational awareness, gun skill, and just like your mentality towards the game, how you reacted when you were down.
Yep.
Like if you put this, like don't even think about, just record it for yourself even, right? Put it out there for yourself. Stream it, whether it's to your mom and your dad or to your mom and your cousin who put you on, stream for them, but have that just for your own resume, not necessarily for content. It'll train you to become a better content creator. It'll train you, but what people are going to look at is your demeanor, mentality towards the game, how good you are, and obviously your attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think more importantly, like you sort of give away or you take away the opportunity for somebody to say that you are a keyboarder or that you're cheating or that you have hacks. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. So that's actually a very, very good point. I like that. What else would you tell people?
Honestly, like that's about it. Just grind, go hard, and just like stream.
What about young people, right? Who aren't 18 years old yet? Right?
Yeah.
Talk to that 15-year-old out there that's fucking cracked.
Yeah.
That will, in 5 years, 10 years, play for OpTic.
Yeah.
Like, what do you tell them? Like, what do you tell somebody who's like, yeah, look, you're not old enough.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah.
How can they make opportunities for themselves if the age gets in the way?
I would say, like the age was in the way for me as well. I would say just, like, keep grinding and, like, try setting yourself up and making connections so when you turn 18, you're in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Because whenever, like, I was, like, whenever I was 17, like, I was, like, debating switching on Halo or not because, like, I was, like, I want to compete. But, like, you just got to try setting yourself up. Like, and I ended up not doing it because, like, I knew I had to set myself up. So when I was 18, I was in the best spot possible, which is just grinding and just having a good attitude, like you said, and just, like, having good demeanor and just, like, just streaming and just frying and just being a good teammate, making connections, which is the most important thing. Making connections is really important.
Yeah, networking.
Yeah, exactly.
Your network is your net worth.
Yep.
You ever heard that saying?
No, I've never heard of that saying, but I like that saying.
Yeah, dude. You are the company that you keep, right? From period, right? If you want to be good at anything, you have to surround yourself with people like that. Even if it's in a thread, even if it's on Reddit, and I'm not a Redditor, but even if it's on Reddit, even if it's on Discord, like be a part and surround yourself with people who have the same interests that you do.
Yep.
Because it's only going to elevate your love for it because you found commonality and community in that one thing.
100%.
Right? You, for your example, was the S&D. Is S&D your favorite game mode?
Oh, yeah. I love S&D. I still play S&D like late night. Like, I literally, what time is it right now?
11:44.
I literally went to sleep at 7 a.m. playing S&D.
Did you?
Like, I was playing like off stream as well. I just still enjoy it.
No, pubs or?
No. I play like just like chow, like 2v2 chows,
2v2 chows.
Yeah.
See, that's the other thing, right? Like a lot of people, like we didn't have that opportunity. Even in 2006,
Yeah.
when we were playing Call of Duty 2 game battles. I've been playing game battles since 2006. What's up?
Oh, so when I was 5 years
You were
old.
5 years old, yo.
Oh.
Shitting on kids. And I was playing 8 hours a day, too.
Yeah.
Boy, you better
Were you
believe I was a
nasty? Oh, yeah,
menace.
you were gross.
You better believe I was a menace.
You
You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives me my flowers, especially Hitch, especially like everybody around me, about how good I am at Call of Duty. No one gives my flowers. You know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know
but
why?
you
'Cause
know.
I know who I am.
Yeah, you know.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
all that matters.
That's all that matters. Amen to that. All right, so you're playing S&D late nights, and that's your favorite game mode. Do you watch like Valorant? Do you watch Counter-Strike? Do you watch any of those S&D games at all?
I watch it when there's like big majors.
Yeah.
Like that's when I like really like to tune in, just because like there's no other feeling like an actual event, a major.
Yeah.
And just so like I love tuning in, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
when I
yeah.
usually tune in. And watch.
You know, it wasn't until Halo came out, or it
Mhm.
wasn't until Halo became a thing, or was a thing, that I realized that I can enjoy something that I don't play. Right?
Yeah.
I played Halo maybe 2 hours total in my lifetime.
Even
but-
like to this day.
To this day, but I cannot stop watching it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more about the culture and the players that played, right? That makes me want to see it. And the competition is easy to understand. Shooters is easy to understand, right? But yeah, as I was saying, like I understand it and it makes me want to watch it. Counter-Strike. I've never played Counter-Strike, and it's one of my favorite ones to watch.
Yeah.
Because one I think right now is that there's too many tournaments going on.
Yep.
And that needs to be fixed.
In Counter-Strike.
Yeah, in Counter-Strike. But like, bro, it's one of my favorite things to watch. Like, I cannot Valorant, right? Like, love watching it. And maybe for me, it's about understanding the game of S&D and the mentality behind the S&D.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, also S&D is my favorite game mode for sure, 100%. So aside from playing Call of Duty, there has to be something that you do. You go home and just sleep, or do you turn on the TV? Do you watch? Like, what's your turn down?
Like my turn, like
How do you wind down at 7 a.m. in the morning?
honestly, like right now, I'm on like at the moment, I'm just on the ultra grind. Like I wake up, play Call of Duty, and literally that's it, and then just go to sleep. Even like Seth was saying, like how he's mind blown, like
Yeah.
that me and I do that. It's just like I don't know.
But you are 20 though, and he was doing that.
He was
then.
doing that when he was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I you know, his mom, I've obviously known them for almost a decade now.
Yeah.
Like the same thing, like they play nonstop, thing. Now, do you think that you play as much as you do because you're super good at it, or because you love it?
Honestly, probably just because I love it and I want to like win.
Yeah. All right, that's good. A lot of people, I think, right, are more than likely infatuated with Call of Duty because of how good they are at that one thing.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily love the game as much as they love themselves being good at something.
it. Okay.
Yeah. That's always been like my thoughts on that you know, the reason that we do what we do is because we're good at it, right? One, and sometimes we love it also. Like for me, love making videos. Like that's my thing. Like being in front of a camera and doing this shit, like that's what I love to do.
love it, yeah.
Love it. But you know, it is also my job.
Yeah.
Right? But I love my job, so it's a job at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to talk too much past, you know, your career, because obviously like you're just getting started. So
Yeah.
you know, these questions I usually ask, you know, what do you see yourself doing in 10 years? You know, so you're 20 now. When you're 30, what do you see yourself doing?
Well, at the moment, I see myself just competing in COD and like just trying to win as much championships I could
Yeah.
on OpTic.
So thank you, and fuck yeah. do you see? And this has to be. This is something that no one's. I mean, maybe you have, but I have thought about it. But does seeing Clay and Crim 6, who are 28, 29.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
28, 29. 28. Both of them.
I think
Clay might be 29.
Clay's 29. Clay turned 29.
Is that inspirational to you to say, like, dude, if he is still fucking turning up the way that he's turning up at the age of 29, that gives you hope to say, you know what, that's awesome, because that means that I can still, for the next 10 years, I can do what I love. Oh yeah, and continue to play.
100% does. Just seeing Clay, like, he's 29 and he still brings like that much passion to like Call of Duty. That's like it's nice to see. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah,
to see.
I figured it would, man, because it is right. Like most people back in the day, it used to be almost a meme that said it's like, professional gamers retire at 22, 23. That was because there was a lack of opportunity for them to make a living.
Yep.
When you're 22, 23, that's when you got to start your life.
Yeah.
And back then, people had the choice of either continue to chase this dream that isn't paying the bills.
That was like risky, really risky.
Yeah, really risky. And it makes me wonder what those same players would have been like in this day and age if they had all the opportunity in the world to continue to do what they do.
Yeah.
Obviously in Counter-Strike you see 30-year-olds that are actually still winning championships,
really good,
right? And still being that good. So for me, I think and obviously Call of Duty is way different, right? Like you have to be mega cracked, slide canceling your fucking in respawns.
With how it is now,
yeah, right. In Counter-Strike, in Counter-Strike Valorant, and in S&D, it's a little bit of slower gameplay. So you don't have to be. You have to be cracked, but not as cracked as you are when you're playing a respawn game.
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is something to be said about the opportunity that we have built in the last decade. I say we as a community have built in the last decade for people to continue to follow their passions, doing what they're doing today.
Yep.
So you're looking forward to it. When you're 29, still cracked.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you think Seth will be still playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's 26 now, so you think he's still got 4 years in him? I do.
Oh yeah.
100%.
He got 4. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Little. You think so too, Maddie? Yeah, I think so too, man. Look, people like Clay, people like Crim, people that are in the older side of things, are paving the way still to this day for they're showing people the possibility.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And people down talk, Clay for whatever sometimes in rankings and all that.
Yeah,
but no one can dispute what he's done, not only for the scene, but what he's doing currently by showing people like you, younger people, that it's like, hey, age ain't nothing but a fucking number.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Clay.
Yeah, I think everybody does, and if they don't, look, you can like him, you can dislike him.
Yeah,
but you're not gonna take anything away from what he's done. You know what I mean?
100%.
So shout out to him. Any closing comments? What do you think from a content perspective? Do you have any plans? And I'm not pushing that on you. I'm just asking.
Honestly, at the moment I'm just like streaming and just trying to get better with the squad every day. Like that's the most important thing. Getting on with the mentality of getting better every day.
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel like is the most important thing.
Because I love it.
Whenever you're like getting on every day, trying to improve with the squad, that's when you just hit new levels that you never thought you would hit.
Amen to that. And look, I'm gonna push you, but I'm pushing you not to. From a content perspective, look, as long as you're appearing on OpTic content, like we're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want everybody to get to know you more. And I think that we accomplished that today. And today could be step number 3 in doing so. You're a cool ass dude. I respect you. I respect your passion for the game. And I look forward to doing another one of these in a year. Let's the 1 year checkup. All right. See where you're at. Fucking fresh as all fuck. No more pajamas. Wearing jeans and shit.
Yeah, good. But that's just like me, I just love that stuff.
That's your shit. All right, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. If you guys enjoy, of course, enjoy. If you guys enjoy the podcast, please remember to not leave without leaving a like. All of his information is down below. Go follow him. Go show him some love. He's gonna bring some championship for the Green Wall, and we're looking forward to that. Maddie, thank you so much for recording. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.